If you've got a subscription box business and you're not nailing your gifting strategy, you're leaving a ton of revenue on the table every month. Let me explain. Hey, my name is Brian Stark and I run 100 Celsius. We're an e-commerce subscription growth agency that helps great brands scale their recurring revenue. After working with countless e-commerce businesses over the past 5 years, here's a key nugget I've learned. Subscription box brands often make better gifts than personal purchases. The truth is that most subscription boxes are non-essential. They're the fun, novelty items, snacks, or hobby-based stuff that people love but don't necessarily need. And when money gets tight, they're often the first to get cut from the budget, especially since they're frequently targeted at younger audiences like Gen Zs or millennials. That's where a great gifting strategy can be a lifesaver. Even in a tough economy with tons of broke people, there's still a group with a lot of extra cash who loves gifting cool, thoughtful gifts. Their parents and their grandparents. The problem, most subscription box companies don't have a solid plan to attract these potential gift givers. But the very best subscription box companies out there right now are making it super easy and simple for people to give their subscription offer as a gift. By unlocking gift giving, you can actually tap into a completely new customer segment with significantly more spending power. Our subscription box clients at 100 Celsius have seen tremendous success by perfecting their gifting flow. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do subscription gifting the right way so that you can also tap into that net new customer base and scale your brand. The right way and the wrong way. Okay, so before we talk about the right way to pitch your subscription offer as a gift, we have to talk about the wrong way. Many brands that want to get into gifting think they can just put give as a gift on their website, their ad creative, their emails, and then call it a day. But that almost never works for gifting. The truth is, the vast majority of potential gifters for your subscription box do not want to sign up for a recurring charge on behalf of somebody else. I promise you, Aunt Kathy does not want to be the jerk that cancels your subscription box on her niece 6 months down the line. Just the thought of the awkwardness is usually enough to make her opt for a different gift altogether. So, what's a better approach? Prepaid non-renewing gifts. With prepaid subscription plans, gifters can pay upfront for a set number of shipments, usually 3, 6, or 12 boxes, in a one-time order. No auto renewal, no cancellation, no headaches. Okay, so to show you what this looks like, let's take a look at 3 brands that are nailing their gifting strategy. All right, so for our first example, I want to show you Universal Yums. They're a really cool, fast-growing subscription box that's focused on introducing you to snacks from all around the world. And notice how prominent the gift option is on their website. Everywhere that there's a call to action button from Get Started, they also have Give as a Gift. Up here, down here, in their How It Works, they mention gifting. It's super prominent, and so you can't convert on their site without knowing that you have multiple options for yourself or as a gift. Now, when you click into either one of these, it takes you into a plan selector experience. They have 2 different types of plan selector experiences, one for yourself, or if we click back and we go to Give as a Gift, it's the same experience, just a different URL so that they can track it separately. And this is a common theme too, is that lots of great subscription boxes that do well with gifting use a custom plan selector experience. So you can select a size, select a length, and notice how they're making their longest plans the best value. And then you get to choose the first destination. And then this is really cool with Universal Yum. So you enter in your shipping, your contact, the giftees shipping here. And then they give you this nice little summary. So your first box will ship on this date. You'll receive 12 boxes in total. And then your last box ships on April 15th. So it lets you know right off the bat, this is not going to be a forever thing. It's prepaid. It has a defined start date and a defined end date. Okay, so now let's take a look at one of our clients, the Generous Kids Book Club. They're an incredible Christian values-based book subscription for kids. And notice how we have Give as a Gift featured just as prominently all throughout the site as Join Now. Why is that? Well, not only do parents want to give their kids a book club, but you have so many grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, other people that want to give something like this to a kid that's special to them in their lives. And we want to make it super, super easy for them to be able to do that. We feature it in anywhere that there is a call to action button. We talk about it in the benefits, and then of course they have it here in the pricing table as well. Now, when you click on get a prepaid membership or give a prepaid plan, you have the option to do two things: get it for your own kids or give it as a gift. If you select give as a gift, it filters it automatically down to just prepaid plans so that you can't give a monthly plan as a gift. We also have a how does a gifting work snippet to give some extra education. And we're making the annual plan the most attractive option with a free Jasper G plushie to drive up the AOV. We also have the ability for somebody to enter in their gift recipient details via their email and then put a personalized gift message in there so that when they check out, it automatically sends a gift message email to them welcoming them to the club. Okay, so another great example for positioning a subscription box for gifting is KitNipBox. These guys are one of the fastest growing and I think best executed subscription box businesses right now. And notice a common theme. Everywhere that they have a call to action to get KitNipBox or join now, they also feature a call to action to give it as a gift. Here in the header, here in the hero. When you click give it as a gift, it takes you into a familiar experience, a plan selector. So you have an option to give it as a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or 12 month. That gets progressively cheaper as you increase quantities, right? So they're making those longer plans the best deal. All right, so let's recap the essential elements of a high converting gifting flow for your website. Okay, so number one, and probably most importantly, don't try to position your regular recurring subscription offers as a gift. Ideally, you're going to want to set up prepaid non-renewing plans. In my experience, 6 and 12 month options are your sweet spot here. You're going to want unmissable give as a gift CTAs on your website and a lot of really helpful information and education around what it looks like to actually give your subscription as a gift. It's all about reducing friction at this point. Ideally, it'd be great to have a custom plan selector experience or quiz like the ones that we looked at earlier. To maximize your AOV and revenue from new subscribers, you want to position the longer and the largest plans as the best value. And then, of course, you want to capture the gift recipient's email, a gift message, and then most importantly, their address at checkout. You really want to make sure that you educate the buyer and the gifter that they need to add their giftee's address at checkout, not their own. Okay, so we've set up the perfect conversion flow and experience on our website for gifting. Now, let's talk about what actually happens when somebody gives your gift. There's a million things we could do here on the retention side, and I won't go into it in this video. But at minimum, when you're just getting started out, I think you should really focus on creating 3 emails really, really well. Number 1, an email that thanks new subscribers that just bought it for themselves. Number 2, an email that thanks new gifters. And then number 3, an email that lets the giftee know that they've got a gift on the way and what to expect. This is really, really impactful, but it's maybe a little bit confusing to explain just via words. So let me show you what I mean by giving you an example from our client, Generous Kids Book Club. Okay, so let's take a look at how we did this for one of our clients. 3 different emails, one for people giving the subscription to their own kids, one for people who gifted the subscription, and then one to people who were actually gifted the membership. For the person that signs up for their own kids, it's messaging for them, right? Welcome to the Generous Kids Book Club. Here's a big high five. We're excited to have you. And we do some onboarding from there. Here's what's coming in your first box, how to access your resources. For people who gifted a membership, we thank them for gifting it. So you're awesome. Thanks a ton for gifting this book club membership. We've let your recipient know that their first book is on their way soon. And then it's a lot of the similar experience. We want to let them know what they just gave. And then for the person who was gifted the membership, we let them know that they were gifted it, right? So you were just gifted this book club. We tell them who gave it to them. So first name, last name, just gifted your family a membership. We insert their gift message. And then we let them know what it's going to be like, and then invite them to call the gifter and say thanks. So slightly different messages. It really just goes the extra mile to customize and maximize that experience for each person, regardless of what action they took or whether they received a gift. And by doing this, you're going to make sure that even people that were given this as a gift still understand what your business is all about, and they actually value the stuff that they're getting. If you use an email service provider like Klaviyo or SendLane, you can actually pass those prepaid gift events into the email system and then set these custom workflows up pretty easily. Let's quickly talk about tech and development. What kind of resources do you actually need to bring this gifting experience to life for your subscription box company? Well, most importantly, you really want to be on a e-commerce subscription app that supports prepaid gifting natively right out of the box. If you don't, I promise it's just going to be a big headache, and it's going to take up a lot more time and energy than you would probably want for something like this. From working with a bunch of different brands, in my experience, you'd want to be on something like Skia, Loop Subscriptions, Atomic, or stay.ai, one of those newer breed subscription apps, if you really want to make this as seamless and easy as possible. And hey, if you're not confident that your e-commerce subscription app is set up the right way for prepaid gifting, please feel free to get in touch with me at 100celsius.co. To be honest, setting all of this up can get a little bit technical, and so my team and I would love to personally walk you through what your best next steps are around prepaid gifting strategy, or even potentially do it for you. All right, so let's recap the key steps for unlocking gifting for your subscription box business. First, please don't just default to pitching your regular recurring subscription plans as gifts. Ideally, you're going to want to set up prepaid non-renewing plans, and in my perspective, 6 and 12-month plans are oftentimes your best bet here. Work with your subscription app to enable prepaid gifting on your site and buy boxes. Sprinkle in prominent CTAs and education around gifting your subscription. Build out the back-end infrastructure to onboard and activate both the gifter and the giftee. And of course, watch those high AOV gift orders pour on in. Well, thanks so much for joining me, and if you found this video valuable, it would mean the world to me if you'd give it a like and a subscribe. It really helps our channel grow. For a more detailed walkthrough on setting up prepaid gifting for your store, check out the resource linked in the description below. And if you want to watch another video about growing your e-commerce subscriptions, click right here.